This is Marvin Lewis, head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals. You're watching The Frenzy with Big Frank and Stephanie.
And now for The Frenzy, powered by Savannah State University. You can get anywhere from here.
Good evening, high school football fans. Welcome to The Frenzy, powered by Savannah State University. Another Friday night full of high school football action across the Coastal Empire and Low Country. My partner in crime is missing tonight as the big guy is now on his way to Mobile, Alabama, where the Georgia Southern Eagles will take on South Alabama tomorrow in the Eagles' first Sun Belt Conference matchup. But don't worry, Frank was able to stop at a few high school games before hitting the road, so we've got tons of highlights. We will start, though, with a trip to the Pecan Groves. That's where the Chevy Tailgate Tour set up shop tonight as Claxton welcomes ECI.
Community is such a big importance to us. We're out here tonight supporting the Claxton Tigers at the football game. We've been here for 40 years in the community, our customers, friends, and our great employees. It's just really, really important to us to be out in the community and be involved and make a difference in the young people's lives and just give them, thank them, and give back to them. This weekend we're having a huge event. It's celebrating 40 years. Neesmith Chevrolet on Highway 280 tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. We're having all kind of stuff. It's a free event for the community. It's our way of saying thank you for all they've done for us over 40 years.
Well, ECI back to action against Claxton tonight, and they're going to be backed up here against their own goal line after a kick return. But Rhett Gay, he's going to be sacked in the end zone for the safety. Claxton with the 2-0 lead just about 30-40 seconds into this game. First play of offense for the Tigers now. Cornelius Taylor looking to go deep. He throws it, but this one's going to be picked off by Jermichael Jackson. And ECI back in action again. 2 plays later, a bad handoff though, and Devontae Reynolds, he's going to pick it up and go in for the score for Claxton. They have the lead 9-0 in this one, but ECI coming right back. A nice run here by Michael Walker, getting the first down and some. And then it's going to be Michael Sutton getting the handoff and punching it in from just a few yards out. 9-7. Claxton, though, they go on to win this one 29-23 over ECI. Big win for the Claxton Tigers. Well, now moving on.
The Chevy Tailgate Tour is brought to you by your local Chevy dealers.
Moving on, we've got Bryan County taking on Groves, tied at 14 on 4th down for Bryan. They're going to be going for it here. Jeremy McClendon, he makes the pass, but this one going to be knocked out of bounds just short of the marker. So Groves, they get some time before half. Shabari Davis with a long pass, but McClendon this time playing defense. He's going to get the knockdown, so we head to halftime tied at 14. In the second half, Jamal Stevens getting a nice run for Groves as he breaks some tackles and gets some nice yards after those breaking of tackles. And Davis, he's going to call his own number here, and he's in on the keeper. 21-14, Groves takes the lead in the third quarter, but back come the Redskins. McClendon, he's on the keeper, and he's going to lose a few defenders. A big gain for Bryan County. And then McClendon calling his own number again, this time in for the touchdown. The Redskins, they go on to beat Groves 33-21, the final in this one. Pierce County taking on Jenkins. Well, this one would be scoreless in the first. Bears getting things started off with the run game. Joshua Henderson with a nice pickup for the first down. Next up, Jamar Lincoln going to call his own number, and he'll make his way into the end zone. Mark him up for 6. 2-point after was no good. Pierce County takes the 8-0 lead. Warriors with a turn now. Chris Benson does his best Shady McCoy impression as he's going to bounce one to the outside and make something out of nothing. That drive would end up stalling, though. Bears with the ball once again. The handoff goes to Michael Bush, who takes this one all the way to the house. But a false start would bring this play back. A lightning delay at this one. This one looked like it was heading to overtime, tied at 15-15 at the end of the fourth quarter. Savannah Christian taking on Trutland. There we go. There are the Raider fans. Savannah Christian student section getting crazy. This is going to be a move the ball on the opening drive into Trutland County territory. And then Joshua Chamley with the keeper. It'll be 7-0 Savannah Christian. After a Trutland County 3-and-out, Savannah Christian starts with a big gain here by Chamblee for the long gain. Then after the rain starts coming down, the stadium, it's going to lose half of Lightning. Trutland County faces Chamblee to fumble, and Trutland County, they have themselves a turnover, but that did nothing. So Savannah Christian defense all over the place. Savannah Christian, they go on to win this one big, 50-0 against Trutland. We've got a lot more football coming up. I'm actually going to be joined by someone, so Dave's going to be here to help me go through some of these highlights, so stick around. We've got more of the Frenzy coming up right after the break. Stick around. Welcome back to the Frenzy. Time to head west. Several matchups being played in most western parts of the Coastal Empire, including Benedictine traveling to Bacon County and Beach at Appling County. We'll start with Bacon County, then Bacon County looking to slow down the Cadets, but the Raiders, they're going for it here on 4th down. A bad snap, though. Benedictine with the stop and a turnover on down. Cadets offense looking to get to work now. And a nice pass here to John Kennedy. And then look at Kennedy. He's going to do some work after this play, getting one defender to go and then another one. And he's going to pick up some big yardage for the Cadets. So then, why not give it to him one more time? Kennedy, this time giving the Cadets the 7-0 lead after this touchdown run. Looks pretty easy. Second quarter, keep giving the kid the ball. Kennedy again. This time going to find some room on the sideline, and he's going to be gone. 13-0 Benedictine. They go on to win this one big, 47-0 over Bacon County. Appling County, they would be leading Beach 17-0 in the second quarter, and the Pirates extending the lead with Jason DeWally to Brandon Jones, 87 yards, wide open. It doesn't get much easier than that for a pitch and catch for the touchdown to extend Appling County's lead. Then on the ensuing kickoff, Appling County with a big hit here by Joey Davis as he's going to lay a smackdown on this poor defender as he comes across. Later on, Beach trying to get something going. Leonard Brown to Andrew Oliver for the nice catch along the sideline and getting a gain for the Beach Bulldogs as they're trying to get something going, but the Bulldogs unable to find the end zone. Here is going to be a sack by Appling County, their first one of the game, and it's a big one by Joe Hill. Then Beach throwing to the end zone for one more chance. This pass is going to be picked off by Devin Moreau. The Pirates, they go on to win this one 31-6 against the Beach Bulldogs. Well, I am now joined by the bearded one, Dave Williams, giving me some company here out on the desk.
Yes,
but Dave,
indeed. You've been lonely tonight,
I've been lonely tonight. It's been a one-woman show, but yeah, you were out in Bull Academy, and as many people did tonight, had some weather problems.
Yeah, visiting Brooklet for Southeast Bullock. They had a little bit of delay there, so for time reasons, I had to go on to the next game. So unfortunately, we don't have highlights of that one, but I did make a stop in Guyton tonight, and this was South Effingham against Statesboro. On paper, it seemed to be a pretty good game. Didn't really turn out to be that way, though. South Effingham and Statesboro, with South Effingham already leading 7-0 in the second quarter. In this one, they were threatening again, but D'Angelo Housey comes up with the interception for Statesboro. However, it led to nothing there. To the third quarter now, the Mustangs on the move again. Ty Pullum rolls out and fires to Jake Elliott inside the Statesboro 5-yard line. A couple plays later, Pullum will roll out. This time he goes to the other side and spots Landon Lanier in the end zone for the score. 14-0 in favor of South Effingham at this point. Statesboro, meanwhile, tried to get their offense going. Milan Williams in at quarterback after their starter got injured. The quarterback keeper, a nice run, but the drive would go nowhere. On we go now to the fourth quarter, and the Mustangs get it cranked up again. Tyler Pullum over the middle to Taylor Donovan, and he's going to go a long way. Plenty of pasture ahead of him until finally being brought down. The drive would stall, so they call on James Hodges, and he's perfect on a 31-yard field goal. 17-0 South Effingham at that point, and that is your final 17-0. And Stephanie, it's not often that we say that Statesboro starts the year at 0-3, but that's what's happened this year. They've got a lot of new players there. Right. This is not your daddy's Statesboro team.
And that's kind of been the story of this year. You have teams that are usually haven't had a long time since they've been successful, like Groves, the Rebels.
Right,
I mean, they were looking to go 4-0 for the first time in 20-some years tonight. So yeah,
Jenkins has a great team too. They're taking Pierce County, battling down. They've gone down to Appling County and won. Jenkins really surprising a lot of folks where they're back to where they were now.
Absolutely, but a big thing like we talked about earlier, the weather.
Yeah,
we had Ware County taking on Richmond Hill. At first they were saying this game was going to be played tomorrow. They are actually playing it right now. They had a 10:30 kickoff, so a lot of games playing late.
7-0 early in that one. Ware County there, and there were some weather problems with Calvary as well. They got a late start against Johnson County, and they were down 8-0 at half.
So a lot of scores that we're still waiting for to come in, but as for now, thanks Dave for joining us, but we'll be right back with more Frenzy right after this. Stick around.